One of the strongest ways to create visual interest in a frame is through colour contrast. There are plenty of tools for that. Split toning pushes opposing hues into the highlights and shadows. A hue versus sat curve boosts one colour while pulling back another. But one technique that often gets overlooked is colour biasing the image based on saturation. It's a subtle, controlled way to shift the colour balance without affecting everything equally. There was a popular workaround for this in early DaVinci Resolve tutorials. Build a parallel or layer mixer, push a strong colour cast into one branch, and isolate the skin tones in the other using the qualifier tool. This does work, but it has two flaws. First, the setup isn't very efficient. You'll constantly jump back and forth between nodes to fine-tune the look and the selection. Second, the native qualifier isn't particularly smooth. It often struggles to isolate skin tones cleanly, leading to artifacts and requiring a lot of finessing with the matte controls, which quickly becomes messy. Neutral bias is a DCTL that biases colour based on saturation. There are three sliders: temp, tint, and sat mask. Temp and tint use an exposure-based curve to shift colour balance. It's the same curve that controls exposure, but remapped onto the RGB channels to create two colour balancing sliders that feel intuitive and photometric. Sat mask is where the targeting happens. When the overlay is enabled, a checkerboard preview shows which parts of the image are affected. The curve represents saturation, low on the left and high on the right. Adjusting the slider will shave one side of the curve away. Pushing the effect into neutrals while protecting vibrant areas creates bold but controlled looks. Reversing that, pushing into vibrance and sparing the neutrals, creates a more undetectable result where the colour cast is hidden within areas of colourfulness. Here's a grade with a strong till cast applied globally. You can see it affecting the skin. With neutral bias, the same cast is applied, but then smoothly removed from the more saturated areas. That leaves only the neutrals tinted, while the skin stays untouched, but now stands out with much stronger separation. This kind of colour control is great for emulating high impact looks. Joker is a clear example. Strong till environments contrasted against warm skin tones. Of course, that look comes from a mix of cinematography, production design, and grading choices working together, but tools like neutral bias make that kind of colour separation replicable in a simple, targeted way. This is a sequence from a short film I shot last year, regraded using neutral bias. It's a scene with skin tones set against a neutral background, which makes it ideal for showing what this tool can do.
I don't know, mate. It's just people are the problem. Like, some are alright, but a lot act like you're not a person, like you're not even there.
Dill, don't overthink it.
This tool isn't a replacement for proper colour balancing. You should still set your base grade with standard exposure and colour tools, using skin tones as your anchor. Neutral bias is made to come afterwards, as a shot or scene level adjustment that stacks on top of a well balanced image. It's also worth keeping in mind that colour balancing is a powerful adjustment. Even though the underlying curves and models within this tool are smooth, pushing things too far will lead to blotchiness, especially on lower quality footage. Personally, I rarely move the temp or tint sliders beyond 0.2 in either direction, but I wanted to leave enough flexibility in the tool since it's designed more for shot or scene level grading where stronger adjustments might be needed. There's a free demo available on my online store with a small watermark and no expiry, so you can test it thoroughly and see how it fits into your workflow. Feedback is of course welcome. The tool will keep evolving based on real world use. Thanks for watching.